Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This channel, Elevated Science, is all about trying to learn various concepts of data science by practicing a lot of questions. This video is in continuation of the series where we're trying to learn Python while solving interview questions from top tech companies like Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. If you're preparing for any of these roles, this is a great series to follow and build your concepts. So yeah, let's jump right in. In this video, we are going to solve this question on Stata Scratch regarding mobile and web logins. This question has been asked in Pinterest and Meta interviews, and it's a great question if you're preparing for data engineer, data scientist, BI analyst, data analyst, or ML engineer roles. Okay, the question reads, count the number of unique users per day who logged in from both a mobile device and a web. Output the date and the corresponding number of users. So we are given two data frames, mobile logs and web logs, and our expected output is a Pandas data frame, which has basically for every date how many unique users logged in. Also, one thing to keep in mind here you have the name of the column where you have the count as 0. So if you have followed this series along, you might be able to recognize the pattern that here you do not need to count things, you need to use the dot size method, because when you use the dot size method, automatically the name of the column is 0, right? So keep that in mind. Let's inquire about both these data frame, mobile logs and web logs. Both of them has same two columns. So mobile logs is user ID and the date, and similarly you have the web logs, user ID and date. Obviously the question asks all the users on a particular date who logged in both using mobile and web. So obviously what you can do is you can go ahead and merge the information into one and perform a inner join. That is, the data should be both in mobile logs table as well as the web logs table. Then only you can say that on a particular date this person logged in from both mobile and web. So what you can do is you can use dot merge method to merge the information. So merge the mobile logs with web logs. Now merge this on two columns, every date and user ID, right? Because if you just merge on the date, it is possible that here you have U1 logging in on 1st of November 2021 and U2 also logging in on 1st of November 2021 from mobile. But if you just merge this on the date, you are going to have mismatches, because there can be multiple users who are logging in through various methods on a single date. So you need to provide two columns. Firstly, make sure that it is on the same date, and secondly, it is the same user ID. Then only you can say this person on a particular date has logged in from both mobile and web logins. And how we need to do this? It should be an inner join, because if the person has a data in mobile logs but not in web logs, obviously the person has not logged in from the web, but we do not want that, right? Similarly vice versa. So once we have this, let me go ahead and run this. So now here you see that one question that might arise is that here you have mobile logs table where you have two columns. Similarly in the web logs you also have two columns. So shouldn't the output contain four columns? But it only has two columns, user ID and date. This is because if the name of the column is same and you are joining on it, so Pandas only keeps one of them. So once you have this, then what we need is, here you can see that you have multiple duplicates, right? So for example, U1 on 1st of November, you have four different rows, right? Similarly, U2, U3, U4 and so on. So why this might be the case? Because it is possible that you logged in once in the mobile, but you are logging it, let's say 4 or 5 different times in the web. So obviously if you perform a join on a particular date and user ID, you are going to find 4 or 5 different matches. So that is why it keeps all the rows. Obviously you do not need it, because at the end you only need to count the number of distinct people who logged in from mobile as well as web on a particular date. So what you can do is you can go ahead and write drop duplicates. So if I go ahead and run this now, so now you have for every particular day who are the users who have logged in from both mobile and web. Okay, now what we need to do is for group by the date, because for every date we want how many people have logged in from both the devices. So I can go ahead and write group by the date column, and just as we talked about earlier that it should be using a size. So what we can do is we can do dot size. Let me go ahead and run this. Let's see what do we get. So now you have the date part as well as the how many unique users logged in from both mobile and web. I think this looks good. It's just like expected output. Let me go ahead and submit to pass all the test cases. So yeah, everything is green and this is how to do it. So somewhat tricky question. What we need to do is firstly, since the question asks that how many users have logged in from both mobile and web and both the data is in on two different tables. So we merge them and we use two different columns to merge them on and perform the inner join because that is the requirement of the question. Then learned about that there might be duplicates and the reason for that. So we drop the duplicates, we group by the date and perform a size count. So yeah, this is how we do it. Let me know if there's a better way or more efficient way to solve this question. Let the solution be in the comment section below and I'll see you guys in the next video.